Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the amazing page. Why do I have a notification? Fandom wants to learn more about titles that you're a fan of. Ugh, fuck no, get away from me. Like, I'll say this right now. The reason why I did this myself was because I wanted shit to be accurate as possible without sounding like it's me talking about it, you know what I mean? Because some people can be parasocial. If I'm parasocial to myself, it's funny as fuck. Bungle Scrungle is an English language VTuber that primarily does Just Chatting streams. Like this. She's stated as being fueled off nicotine and Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I don't have that with me now, so here's a water. Bungle stopped VTubing to pursue less CPU-intensive streaming ventures. True. But returned due to missing VTubing. Like the last couple streams. That are still up on the channel, by the way. Since the last two actual streams that we didn't hit 100, they got deleted. No clips from them even exist. It's fucking funny. Nicknames are Miss Scrungle. This has to be updated at some point. Debut date, 2024, February the 13th. Character design, myself and Leo Marie. Channels, only YouTube, social media, Twitter X. Gender, female. Yep, Christopher's birthday, thank you. Gender, female, age 27, birthday September 13th. Zodiac sign, Virgo, and the fan name is the Bungle Buddies. The fan name is not the fucking role names in the Discord. Bungle is a fun-loving person that enjoys having a good laugh. She loves playing off her chat, usually causing chaos spanning from resurrecting old memes to making her say things so outlandish that they stay on stream. She has the tendency to jump around from topic to topic so fast, she forgets what she's talking about. This is also called, sometimes I just forget to think before I talk. I don't think any of this stream has been that. Bungle loves talking about her day prior to streams, including new habits, shopping stories, and anything to do with her daughter. This part has to be updated, because we do not do this as much as we were doing when I first started streaming. Every now and then Bungle covers hot topics at the beginning of her streams and gives her opinions on them. Still true. Appearance. Bungle is an anthropomorphic cat with turquoise blue fur and green accents. Her hair is tied up in 2 loose ponytails, accompanied by 2 dark lemon scrunchies. I literally had to go to a color picker to find all of the colors for this shit, dude. Because I was just like, just throw shit in from anywhere. What is the actual color of that? Her model consists of an off-gold long sleeve with shoulder cutouts, ripped-up jeans, socks, and sandals. The Mjolnir she wears represents that of her IRL husbands. Which is the dinghy right there. Bungle prioritizes her cat model, but would also run an elf model every once in a while, which has been retired. Bungle streamed under the name Jellyhearts on Twitch before becoming unable to access her account due to being locked out of 2-factor authentication. She blames changing phone numbers on the lockout. Soon after, she switched her name to Bungle Scrungle, since the name Jellyhearts was getting her YouTube content glazed over by food videos making gelatin heart candy. This, I wish, never fucking happened. Cause the name Jellyhearts is such a pretty fucking name. Everywhere else, I was able to get traction. YouTube was like, no, we're gonna throw in Indian cooking videos. Fuck you. Bungle's design is originally an OC she made back in the late 2010s, early 2020, basing it loosely off an emote her friend at the time, Sick Today, made for a Twitch streamer. Twitch streamer has been redacted and has never been mentioned. But for those who know me and know the stories, you know who the fuckface is. The design didn't change, but the intent of it did. The character was originally made for NSFW purpose, but was changed to represent herself. All NSFW references and ideas became null. Yeah. This was even like a thing that was like at the beginning of like our streaming adventure and everything too, because do you guys remember when I said that the model had a horse cock? The references and ideas became null. She had other designs she initially wanted to pull from to make her VTuber model, but chose the cat since it was easier to put together in VRoid. Very true. She was a PNG for 2 days before jumping over to being a VTuber, and later also an IRL streamer. This part's funny. Important shit that happened in 2024, on June 3rd. she finally obtained a tail. And then you just have this wide-ass area of 2025 in the fucking hiatus. So for newer people, I took a month-long hiatus because of a lot of shit that was happening, just straight up. After taking a 2-week streaming break, Bungle returned with a stream titled Don't Feel Like Being a VTuber Anymore, to be honest, which since her VTubing return has changed to Don't Feel Like Being One Right Now. Towards the end of the stream, she stated, yeah, no more VTuber stuff from me. I don't want to anymore. It's boring and like ellipses. The entire audience of like VTuber people in the first place are fucking weird. I still stand by this because they will simp for a lot of people in the VTuber scene that are fans of it will simp for anything with a good pair of cans and a slim waist. And that is still the truth. I started having weird people coming in, and I was just like, no. No. Parasocial pieces of shit. Just not gonna deal with that. I ain't fuck fodder. I ain't dealing with that shit. Like, normal people there are a little bit crazy. That's fine. I'm not dealing with getting catcalled. I can't ping pong off someone going, oh my god, she's so fucking sexy, do you think she'll let me smash? Parade is started on March 5th and ended on April 15th. And the return to VTubing as well. After a month of IRL streaming, which, to be honest, I feel like it was maybe like 2 weeks. If you put like all the streams together, it only equates to like 2 weeks of streaming time. But it was a month. Bungle returned to the world of VTubing with a bang. She performed a little sachet dance in her opening music, shouting out Leah Marie, MMD, for making her model look more like the average VTubers. She discussed Gargura's announcement video before her announcement even went live, what she's been working on in Miku Miku Dance, how expensive movies cost, trend hoppers, and of course the reason she returned to VTubing. She stated, unfortunately being real is what I would like, but there's still a small part of me that's like, if I get big, I can change the world. This is such a naive fucking thing to say. Which is then why I said, go ahead and have tiny ambitions, P-Brain. You're fucking stupid, but good on ya. Following that up during her next stream with, we've been talking about this for a bit, myself and Fel. This wasn't like a spur-of-the-moment thing, and I decided I'm just gonna come back to it. If I don't start, I'm not going to start. You're not gonna see my IRL face probably for a while, so that's a good thing. And this was before I got glasses and decided to change my mind, because I got these new fancy ones. She also went into more detail about why she initially stopped, stating that people would join her Discord server specifically to send her explicit images of themselves, which have since been deleted, and then sent death threats after she stopped streaming as a VTuber. She alluded that those people were lowlives. They are! They're fucking lowlives! Like, what normal fucking person, genuinely, what normal person sees a VTuber online, joins their Discord server just to get to them, and then sends them a picture of their dick? One of them was with asshole. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Didn't say shit, just reported it. The accounts would get banned. Just crazy shit. Relationships and mods needs to be updated. Either that or I need to get, like, these 3 back in here. Because when I went through my last, like, major, just depressive stint, I removed every mod that we had. They're back up now. Bungle technically doesn't have lore, she just wanted to stream. Here's some fan theories on how Bungle came to be. Bungle fell into a well full of Mountain Dew and somehow became the cat. Bungle was reincarnated as the cat, and too much marijuana turned her skin green. And now finally, the best part, miscellaneous trivia. Bungle also does IRL streams, big if true. She's actually married in real life and has a daughter named Daisy. Bungle's community loves when Daisy comes on stream because she makes everyone happy. Bungle has stated that she never wants to put her daughter's face online so she can live a normal childhood. Even with being small, I know that 1,000 people can change so much about just how a kid sees shit. She's mentioned being medically diagnosed with arthritis, autism, and depression. Bungle has guy brain. Like, literally, dude, whenever I get hurt, I'm like, ah, fuck my dick. Like, it fucking hit me in the damn nuts, man. Holy shit. Bungle has been working with Miku Miku Dance for over 10 years. She has a separate channel called Bungle Scrungle MMD that's only MMD content. New video on that channel dropping at 12 p.m. EST, by the way. Bungle can be heavily opinionated at times, very true. Bungle idolizes her mother and wishes she could be as strong-willed as she is. Her mother has also been on a few of her streams, but Bungle edited her out for privacy reasons. And then finally, the big one. Bungle has opened up about being bisexual, going into detail about how she thinks men are better kissers than women. Very, very true. I 1000% think that. Like, the chicks that I've made out with, just... straight up, not good kissers. I would have sent the pic back and said too small. Bro. Let's see, yeah, I know I'm weird, but I already have a GF. I'm not that kind of weird. People can just be straight up weird to people in the first place. Like, I've seen people just straight up flirting damn near close to sexual harassment at some of these other big VTubers that are attractive. And it's like, dude, you've never seen her actual fucking face. It's like you're talking to hentai. Like, what are we doing? Why are you like this? Just stop. There's a person behind there that laughs at everything you say. Just shut up. Especially if they're one of these ones that, like, has a boyfriend or a girlfriend or are married. Like, they're looking at those pictures together and they're like, ah, looks like a peanut!